Dear colleagues, I just finished the opening lecture of my course, and I've been too busy prepping and launching Tilburg University's chatbot platform that I actually haven't created a chatbot myself. So, in this really quick ad hoc video, I'm going to show you how I create my first chatbot and share it with my students. All right, so what you should prepare beforehand is actually a set of PDF documents that you want to attach to this bot. And you can get access to our chatbot platform at chatbot.tilburg.ai. So you can meet Tilly, who is Tilburg's own chatbot, to ask questions. You can click on Start Chatting, and then this interface will show, and it's probably going to look a lot less busy than my interface, just because I've been added to a bunch of chatbots in the list below. And I've tried chatting with some of these chatbots too, but all that you need to care about is click on the Manage Chatbots tab. And afterwards, you can create your own chatbot by clicking on Create a new chatbot. Instead of doing it on this screen, I will actually go to one of my chatbots that I've created with my students and already shared it and added it instead by clicking on this little Edit Chatbot icon right here. And it just says DPrep Chatbot, which is the name of my course, Data Preparation and Programming Skills. And right now I will fine tune it and make sure it works very well to my students. First thing that you should be thinking about is how you want your chatbot to behave. And what I will add here right now is a set of instructions, and you can fine tune those as you go and also share them with colleagues. I want you to be a helpful tutor to my students in guiding them through data preparation and programming skills. 6 ECTS course taught to marketing analytics students at Tilburg University. Give a bit of context, right? Some of the issues my students are struggling with most in the first weeks is to A, get the software setup done, well, help them with it, and B, let me add, they use R or Studio, Git, GitHub, and make the automation tool. What else do they struggle with? And getting familiar with R and RStudio. I actually just do RStudio. You can change these things as you go. I prepped a folder with knowledge that I want to be adding. You can add course materials, lecture notes, memos, any other files as long as they are PDFs. And here I have prepped a folder in which I've added the lecture notes. Oops, let me see. Maybe I just need to add one. Oh, now I've uploaded them right here. I've uploaded a couple of programming cheat sheets for base R and dplyr, and also the slides for week 1, which is a lecture and a tutorial. Now you can modify starter questions that will pop up on the bottom of a student's screen when they start chatting with your bot for the first time. So one thing to get them nudged into installing the software could be how do I struggle with the software installation. Help me. Help me. And the second one is, what should I've attended the lecture and I'm lost. What to do next? And then another one, well, I haven't uploaded any material, any syllabus yet, so let me wipe the starter question. And then a friendly welcome message. For example, dear students, welcome to the course chatbot in data preparation and programming skills. It will help you manage the class and get up to speed with programming in R soon. something like that. Then I'm updating the preview, and now I can actually see my chatbot right here, and also see those starter questions. So let me go back to this issue. Sorry for this. Let me go back to my conversations and start. Let me go to the edit screen and just try chatting. I struggle with the software installation. Please help me. Here's a step guide to installing the stuff. Well, it already has figured out what are the software to run in my class. And well, actually, the output is quite elaborative. I want to change the way it responds. You should respond in a brief and concise way. Do not overload students with too much information, but instead give some details, ask some follow-up questions, or make suggestions on what to do next. Okay, I'm updating the preview. And I'm starting with my first starter question again, see whether the response is better. Let's start with, oh, this looks way much better. It asks what it should help you with. Perfect. So I say, for example, our studio. So it scans for documents and it actually gives you, oh, wow. I don't like the answer. It's too techy. Okay. When giving tech content, such as instructions for programming in R or Python. Let me stick with R. Always assume the student is just starting out with coding. Be super, super simple in your explanation. Be super, super simple and clear in your explanations. Let me see. And I have also forgotten to tell my bot that VS Studio should be installed. VS Code. Okay, let me try this again. Try with my first starter question, see whether the output is much better. Oh yeah, now it asks actually what operating system. That helps, Mac OS. Okay, because now it can actually help guide and installation instructions for yeah, Mac users and Windows users. I think the output is also quite elaborate still, but I could fine tune that one later. Yeah, now that works. Okay. You can start a new preview chat. Let's see again, start a new chat in the preview. Let me say update preview. And I'm starting with, the second starter. I've attended the lecture and I'm lost what to do next. Let me see whether it knows. Well, yeah, it goes to Canvas, verify your setup. That's good. Work through the week 1 tutorial. It's actually suggesting the tutorial that I uploaded, reflect and ask. That's kind of good. I think I'm happy with the bots so far, except that I want to add a syllabus. So I'm going to my data prep and programming skills, and I am actually creating a PDF of my course syllabus. I hope actually that the PDF creator is running. Let me check. It has been created. And I also have a bunch of information on Canvas about the schedule. So it should know the schedule too. I'm saving that as a PDF. And I'm adding this as context to my bot, schedule and syllabus. It's going to be added. Okay. So now I can click on what is discussed in week 2, and now it should also know what is actually the content. It's retrieving the schedule, so it knows roughly the content, it knows my timing, where it's taking place, anything in particular. Yep, I want to prep for the session. And now it should also try to guide my, yeah, well, actually, it's quite good. It tells already students on how to get started with my content. Obviously, if you already have created your material, it makes sense actually adding this in the list of knowledge so that it is actually smart and can help students guide there. Final thing, you can hit save and close, and then you directly get transferred to a dashboard. I'm going to make a video about the dashboard later on, but if you click back on your dashboards and you see the bot that you've created, you can click on this little sharing icon and you get a user invitation link, which you can copy and share with your students. And if you're co-teaching your class, you can actually share the collaborator link, and then any teacher that wants to edit your bot or upload material or support that you get from a teaching assistant and can actually use this. This is a very rudimentary one. I'm going to create a bunch of videos, hopefully a little more, to the point than this one, but I was really enthusiastic showing you what you can do with our bot system. And curious to get your feedback to the team of Tilburg AI. So watch the socials for how you can reach us. Oh, by the way, if you want to unpublish your bot, you can just turn on this switch and then students won't be able to see it. Particularly useful when you're drafting a bot and have already shared a link to sign up with your students. Okay, so that's it. Thanks a bunch for watching.